So people are always confusing ENTPs and ESFPs for some reason. It doesn't make any sense why people are having trouble telling these two types apart. They're not hard to tell apart, really, unless you're looking at the surface level. Now, the reason why I think people have trouble telling these two types apart because both of these types kind of have a similar attitude towards life in some ways. Both of them kind of got this vibe where they want to they don't really take life seriously. But it's two different aspects of it that they embody as far as not taking life seriously. ENTPs, I say ENTPs kind of look at life like a game, or they kind of look at life like a parody. You know what I'm saying? Or honestly, extroverted intuitives look at life like a cartoon in a way. I think they don't look at reality straight on as it is necessarily. They look at reality and then they look at more so an interpretation of reality, which is actually very interesting. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but it's different than the ESFP. ESFPs attitude towards life, there's slight nuance in it, is that ESFPs look at life as like a party kind of, and they just want to have a good time at the end of the day. Now, when you got two attitudes like that towards life, which kind of fall under the same scope of like not taking life seriously, that's what really makes people not makes people mistype them. I mean, Patrice O'Neal, the late great Patrice O'Neal. Patrice O'Neal is an ENTP. One thing, I'm not going to go all the way into why he's an ENTP on this video, but like one of the reasons I would say he's an ENTP is just by looking at his speech pattern. Now, example of this is if you ever watch Stranger Things, even though this is a fictional show, fictional shows are an imitation of life. Even when it's not trying to be an imitation of a specific slice of life, unintentionally, it is an imitation of life. So pretty much when you talk about ENTP and ESFP friendship, Steve Harrington is an ESFP. Dustin is an ENTP. You know what I'm saying? So they're like best friends on Stranger Things. I guess, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much kind of like what I would say as far as it being weird that people are just having trouble tell these two types apart when they don't really have a lot in common.